Up next, at end of the day beer review, we're going to be looking at Double Pull. This is an Imperial Stout brewed with milk sugar, espresso, and flaked oats by Captain Lawrence Brewing Company. And this is 10.5 ABV. Check it out. Hi everybody, it's Rich and welcome to End of the Day Beer Review. And today I'm going to be looking at Double Pull. This is an Imperial Stout brewed with milk sugar, espresso, and flaked oats. And it's by Captain Lawrence Brewing Company. And I really don't know this brewing company at all. And let's see, it says the Black Cow Coffiee Company brewed with espresso from Black Cow Coffiee Company in Croton on the Hudson. All right, so this must be a New York company. Yes, it is. Okay. So Captain Lawrence Brewing Company, Elmsford, New York. And this is 10.5% ABV. So this should really be right up, really up my alley. And some interesting art on the can. Check it out. Hope the light's not obscuring it too much. Using the old stout glass tonight. Let's crack it. Okay, this is a break from the stouts that I've been reviewing the last few episodes because this is not a barrel aged. So this is just the stout before any of that would take place. There's sort of a coffee-ish smell coming up, but it's not pronounced enough for me to really, speak on it. So let's see what the pour looks like. So this is a dark beer, which is right where I want it to be. It's pouring pretty quickly. I don't see that viscousness that you see with some of the stouts. Tannish head, not much of a head on it, to tell you the truth. This is actually pretty black. There's no light going through this. Let's give. Yeah, there are some legs there. You can definitely see it with the lacing too, clinging to the side of the glass. And 10.5% ABV is a pretty hefty alcohol content. Most important, well, not the most important, but let's try the nose first. Yeah, I'm getting coffee. I'm getting coffee. I'm getting that roasty coffee flavor. To me, it's coffee and it's chocolate, really. And it's sort of a dark chocolatey flavor I'm getting out of it. So, I like it. The nose on it is nice. It's also not overwhelming. And I'm hoping it's not there, but I feel like I'm also getting a little bit of the alcohol on the nose. There's also a smokiness to it. Yeah, it has a nice nose. Like I said, there's just this little hint of alcohol, which I'm hoping that's not going to be the dominant flavor because the nose does have potential on this one. Let's see. Now is the most important thing. Yeah, so there's a lot of sort of roasted coffee flavor to this. In fact, there's almost like a smokiness to it that I wasn't really expecting. It's not as sweet as I thought it would be. There's some chocolate there, some coffee, but it's a dark chocolate. It's definitely a dark roast coffee. With espresso on the front of it. You're definitely getting that sort of dark roasted flavor from this particular beer. But I'm still getting notes of chocolate here as well as some smoke, almost as though you've smelled the beans being roasted. Yeah, to me it's all coffee. This is like drinking a slightly weak espresso shot. There's also a bitterness on the back of the tongue. Now, some people might find that unpleasant. I sort of like the sort of roasted bitterness that comes with the darker beers. That's a flavor profile I enjoy, and I enjoy this, actually. It's quite nice. What's really surprising is, like I said, I definitely got some alcohol on the nose, and I'm getting none of that as I'm drinking it. As I'm drinking it, this is This is a nice espresso, chocolate espresso beer. Now, the chocolate is very muted. It's very much in the background. The primary flavor here to me is the coffee. When I saw milk sugar, I expected it to be sort of a sweeter type. It's not. It's definitely a black, dark roasted espresso that I'm getting in this. And there's no milk, there's no sugar, there's no sweetness to it at all. It's very nice. There's a nice mouthfeel to it. The carbonation is perfect. It brings the flavor out, particularly as you're swallowing it. But this is definitely an Imperial Stout, which, I mean, they should just call it a coffee stout or an espresso stout, because that's the dominant flavor here. Oh, and now I get the name Double Pull. So yeah, it's a double espresso shot. Okay. Makes sense. They did basically call it an espresso stout, and I missed the reference when I was initially looking at it because I did not realize these were the illustration or the little cups that go into the bottom of an espresso machine. So they did sort of title it correctly. This is a double pull of espresso. It's a double shot. And it's leaving you with the coffee aftertaste. So it lives up exactly to its name. I would love to try the coffee from the... what is this? The Black Cow Espresso Company. Next time I am on the upper part of the state, I'm going to have to look for that and see how it is, because it's quite nice in the beer. Would I look for this again? Yeah, I would. Especially if I was looking for that sort of dark roast flavor of an espresso, and a black espresso, not, you know, no sugar, no cream, no nothing. This is straight espresso, and that's what you're getting out of this beer. So they're right, it is a double pull, and I'm sorry I was a little slow on the uptake with that. So this is a solid beer. If you're looking for a coffee stout, particularly a dark coffee stout, an espresso stout, then double pull might be the you know, Imperial Stout you want to look at or look for in your area. And it does come in at 10.5% ABV, and I'll tell you, again, I think I said it before, I expected from the nose there to be a distinct alcohol taste. There isn't. You could probably have a few of these and they would creep up on you at 10.5%. It's very good. So again, this is Double Pull, I get it now, by Captain Lawrence Brewing Company. It's an Imperial Stout brewed with milk sugar, espresso, and flaked oats. And I think it's very good. If you get a chance, you should give it a try. Anyway, I'm going to sit down and I'm going to enjoy the rest of this. You all have a good night. Cheers.